Hi friends, do you know what is the first program? Do you know what is the first programming language? You know who is the first programmer? Every day we are using Google and we are watching a lot of videos on YouTube. What is the default programming language in the Google and YouTube? So, what is the programming language is popular right now? Which language is used in most devices right now? And do you know what are the various generations of programming languages? If you don't know, you have to watch this video. I'm your Babjiram. Please subscribe my channel. So without wasting any time, let us enter into this concept. What is generation? Generation means people or devices or softwares using same technology or same programming language in particular duration of time to do some kind of work or to do some kind of task is nothing but generation. Okay, so generation means people, devices in the sense hardware or lot of components. Software means applications using the same technology, okay, or same programming language in particular duration, maybe 5 years, maybe 10 years, maybe 1 year, or maybe 20 years to do some work in our computer is called as generation. Okay, so if you don't know about the program or programming basics, please watch previous video. So, and each generation, do you know what is the first program? The first program name is generate Bernoulli numbers. Okay, so this program written by first programmer, and the name of programmer is Lady Ada Lovelace. Okay, she was assistant of Charles Babbage. Charles Babbage is father of computer. Okay, so Charles Babbage's analytical machine. Okay, so basically she is mathematician. Okay, she developed the first program name is generating Bernoulli numbers. Okay, she wrote entire program in the 3 pages, 3 sheets. Okay, what is the first programming language? The first programming language name is Plan Calcul. Okay, so this language invented by Conrad Zuse in the year 1942 to 1945. Okay, so the purpose of this programming language is create routines and subroutines. Okay, so this is the first high level programming language used to design Jet3 computer. Okay, so what is the first high level programming language? Plan Kulkul. Okay, so this was developed by Konrad Zuse. Okay, but it is not popular. Plan Kulkul is not suitable for to design applications and it is very difficult. So that's why one of the popular language name is called Fortran. So Fortran is first programming language officially in computers. Okay, so Fortran stands for Formula Translation. Formula Translation. Okay, so this programming language developed in the year 1957 by John Bucks. John Bucks. Okay, so basically this Fortran is suitable for to design numeric computing, okay, and scientific computations. Okay, so official first programming language is Fortran. Python. Python is official programming language of Google and YouTube and various Google applications. Okay, so Python plays major role and C++ and Java is also used for various Google applications. Okay, so nowadays Python is one of the popular programming language. Okay, so 31.17% devices used by Python. Okay, why Python popular? Because easy to write the program code. Okay, and more reliability, more powerful. So that's why Python is very popular. Most popular programming language of the decade is Java. Okay, and after that Python, C++, okay, Shift, Prolog. So like that we have different type of programming languages, but the popular language of the decade is Java. Okay, nowadays since from 3 to 4 years most of the people are using Python. Okay, if you take any app or any kind of software or any type of operating system, so one language is common. The language name is called as JavaScript. Okay, if you take any browser or if you take any app or if you take any kind of software, this JavaScript is mandatory. Okay, so let us talk about various generations. Basically, languages are classified into two types. One is low level language and other one is high level language. Okay, so what is a low level language? The low level language is used to design computer hardware as well as computer easily understand the low level language. Okay, so the execution speed is also very higher. So that means when you want to develop any hardware device or when you want to interact with the computer, okay, we should learn about low level language. Okay, with the help of low level language we can improve mission efficiency, right? And high level language. High level languages are used to design various programs. We can easily develop the programs. With the help of these programs, we can design softwares, we can design apps, we can design web browsers, etc. Okay, so with the help of high level language, we are going to improve program efficiency. So most of the developers using high level language to design programs or to design software, to design apps. Okay, so it improves program efficiency. Low level language improves mission efficiency. Generations of programming languages. So each generation of programming language is more user friendly and more powerful, easy to use. And what is the first generation of programming language? So coming into that first generation of programming language is mission level language. Okay, so mission level language means what? Computer can understand zeros and ones. Okay, so this is comes under mission level language, and we can also call it as binary level language. Okay, so basically it is low level programming language. Okay, so the major purpose of this first generation is easy to execute the program. Okay, fast execution of program. Okay, these programs are using very efficient manner by the CPU in terms of memory and in terms of speed also. Okay, so this is the major advantage of first generation, but the drawback is very difficulty to understand by the user. For example, if you write hello world or hi, so the message must be converted into zeros and ones format. Okay, so you are going to write a program like addition of two numbers, the program size will be maybe 3 to 4 pages. Okay, so that much of difficulty to develop the programs, but mission side very useful. Second generation programming languages. So what are the second generation programming languages? That is nothing but assembly level language. So basically this language is used to develop kernels and hardware devices. Okay, so what is a kernel? Kernel is intermediate between software as well as hardware. So basically these kernels are very helpful to design device drivers. So device drivers means, so there is a hardware like speaker, there is a software like player. So when you play a song, there is a driver is needed. So that drivers are developing through assembly level language. Okay, so basically assembly level language is made up of many monies. So many monies are nothing but there are small keywords, okay, like small English letters associated with the numbers. Okay, so with the help of this many monies, we can easily develop the programs. Okay, that means comparing to the first generation, we can develop programs better manner. Okay, so and we are getting less errors and efficiency is also well. Third generation of programming languages. So third generation of programming languages are nothing but high level programming languages. High level programming languages. What is the purpose of high level programming languages? These programming languages are used to design softwares or programs. Okay, so the programmer can easily develop various programs without worrying about system architecture or system hardware. Okay, and programmer can write lot of program code without hesitation of binary numbers and hardware related issues and all. Okay, so the major purpose of third generation of programming language is we can develop best programs comparing to the first generation and second generation. And we have few programming languages like COBOL, Fortran, Algol, C, C++, Java. So these are the programming languages are comes under third generation. See, the drawback of third generation programming language is we had to learn lot of concepts, we had to design programming coding, and we had to spend lot of time. Okay, so to overcome this one, we have fourth generation programming language. It is also high level programming language. Okay, so with the help of this high level programming language, we can develop programs or softwares very easily. Okay, why? Because these programming languages statements or instructions, okay, so it is like human language. Okay, so it is like human language. With the help of this human language, we can within less time, okay, so within less cost, we can develop efficiency of programs. Okay, so basically the fourth generation programming languages are database languages or database programming, as well as independent applications, system independent applications comes under fourth generation language. System independent means your program can be executed any type of operating system like Windows, like Mac OS, like Android, any type of operating system supporting this kind of programs, right? Okay, so there are some examples like Perl, okay, PHP, Python, okay, SQL, MATLAB, okay, and CSS, cascading style sheets. Okay, Perl stands for Practical Extraction Reporting Language. Okay, so preprocessor hypertext, structure query language. Okay, so these are the various programming languages used in fourth generation. MATLAB stands for Matrix Lab. Okay, so fourth generation is popular comparing to the third generation. We can design websites, we can design apps, and we can design softwares. Okay, so fourth generation is very efficient comparing with the third generation because less time, less cost, and efficiency of program is well. Fifth generation of programming language. What is the fifth generation of programming language? So that is nothing but artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence. Okay, artificial intelligence language. So you know one thing, In 2016, Feb 14, the people launched one humanoid robot. The name is called Sophia, right? So this Sophia is nothing but what? It is a robo. In the robo we are using artificial intelligence language. Okay, so what is the purpose of fifth generation language? So it has some kind of visual tools. Okay, so these tools are going to develop programs, right? So we have some kind of programming languages like Mercury, OPS 5, Prolog, all are comes under artificial intelligence language. Okay, so nowadays we are using Google Assistants, Alexa, Apple Siri, Samsung Bixby. So everything is like computerized, everything is programmed. So that is nothing but artificial intelligence is key factor in the future. Okay, so with the help of neural networks, artificial intelligence, most of the people are designing robotics. Okay, so this is the information about the fifth generation programming language, right?